Yes, my hair is a mess, but I don't care. We're here to finish the season with Southampton. Season 15 of the Journeyman is over in a club capacity, but we will be continuing it with England after this episode because football's coming home. Or at least in the Euros, hopefully. We might get out of the groups. Who cares? We've avoided relegation, that's a good thing. Hey guys, welcome back to Small Football Manager 2018 and part 9 of season 15 of the Journeyman with Southampton. Now, today we take on Brentford and Man United in the last 2 games of the season. The season 15, I guess. Brentford are pretty much already down. They need to win today to keep their hopes alive. We can relegate them. Unbelievably, Bournemouth have made it out of the relegation zone by 5 points. Let's just have a look at their season. Did they perhaps sack their... I mean, that is disgustingly good. Look at that. Look at that. And that's including 2 defeats in the last 3. They have been brilliant this second half of the season. They've beaten the likes of Arsenal, they've beaten the likes of Man United, Everton. Some unbelievable results in there. Let's have a look at their manager. Did they sack their manager? They did. They sacked John Egan earlier in the season. They brought in Ricardo Carvalho, and he's won 10 of his 21 games to keep them in the Premier League. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant for Bournemouth. So happy for them to have dragged themselves out of trouble. But since I was last with you, we've played a few matches and we've actually won a game. We lost against Watford, we lost against Liverpool, but we did beat Fulham 2-1 in the league. Brett Worthington and Makarov scoring there, meaning that we are safe in the Premier League, only in 14th place. We're 2 points behind where we finished last season, but 1 place ahead of it. So, have we made progress? Probably not really on reflection. If we win this game against Brentford, which we might not do, we're probably going to lose against Man United. So, overall, we're probably not going to improve our points tally of last season, which was 44 points. So that is disappointing. But, we'll go into next season, we'll try our best, as always. There's a few managers under pressure. A few job opportunities could be opening up at the end of the season, particularly at Everton, Man United, Man City, and maybe a manager merry-go-round on whoever takes over these teams. So we'll see. We'll see whether we're still at Southampton next season. But let's have a look at the team for today. We've got Ibrahim in goal. We've got Yanis, Balaban, Diaz and Biaggi in defence. We've then got Restrepo and Makarov in the middle, with Magomedov, Thomasberg and Worthington starting behind Ben Reid up top. Collectively, the team isn't playing too badly, to be perfectly honest with you. They're playing pretty well recently. We're just not scoring the goals, and that's a shame. Tierney has announced his retirement from football. We were letting him go at the end of the season anyway. He's not worth 80,000 a week for, he's basically just an old head in the dressing room these days. He did start off as our number 1 left back, but then Biaggi has got better and better throughout the season, so he's going to take that mantle into next year, which is fantastic because he is a young prospect for us, and I think he's the type of player that has made a lot of progress this season, along with Ben Reid, along with Makarov and Restrepo. Those sorts of players have been very good this season. Thomasberg gets it wide to Magomedov now on this right-hand side, gets it in. Well, I don't know what happened with the keeper there. I guess he just punched it out, but here's Restrepo forward to Magomedov now. Oh, that's not good. That's not a good ball. We do cut it out though. Restrepo, nah. Here's Hidalgo. Hidalgo on the ball. It's going to be 1-0, isn't it? Oh, it's off the bar. Whew. It's off the bar. Wow. So 15 minutes gone. And not much to really say here. It's got to be said. It's got to be said. We had a couple of good movements early on, but haven't really done much since. Here's Thomas Berg forward to Reid. Reid gets it wide to Worthington now. Worthington, best player of the second half of the season. Why did Makarov not go alone? A bit too unselfish there. But Stoke, as you can see, they're going to finish 5th. Well, unless Man United beat us and Stoke lose, which could happen. A great season nonetheless for Stoke. It's very good to see. Very good to see. That sort of the fruits of our labour there are still going on. And there were title contenders earlier in the year, but Chelsea have stormed it in the end. Here's Makarov for the Reid. Balaban. Yannis now to Restrepo, gets it forward, and Magomedov into the middle, and Reid scores. Ben Reid, another goal for him. Absolutely brilliant season. Konstantin Magomedov is making that right wing place his own. Infante has really dropped off towards the end of the season. I think we'll be waving goodbye to him in the summer. But Magomedov has the odd good game, and that's really good to see. Worthington, I think, has been better than a 6.6 today. He's had a really good second half of the season. He's going to go into next year probably as our first choice left midfielder ahead of Esteban Aguero. Maybe we'll wave goodbye to Aguero. He's another one that I guess we could wave goodbye to. Here's Camis forward to Hidalgo, and Alberto scored. They've equalised. They're trying to stay in the Premier League, of course. Everton could still go down. Wolves could still go down. Everybody behind us is still in the relegation dogfight. And if Brentford win today, it opens it all up for final day drama, which is going to be crazy. It is going to be crazy. If you've got 4 teams trying to fill one slot, or not trying to fill one slot, I guess, it is going to be interesting. We'll bring Aguero on. We'll see what he's got to offer. We'll put Glatzel on behind Ben Reid, simply because Thomas Berg and Venegas haven't really been playing well. Venegas wants to leave at the end of the season, wants a new challenge, which is fair enough. He hasn't played well enough this season for me to really be bothered about that. So he'll probably be waving goodbye as well. So there's a lot of players that will be moving on at the end of the season, and oh, for goodness sake, what was that? We're 2-1 down now, and all of a sudden Brentford are back in the race, and that's just really poor defensive work. What is Yannis doing? That's just end of season-itis there. People wanting to be on the holidays at this point, which, it's been a long season. We've played a lot of games, but it's not good enough. They've got a European Championship to contend after this, and look at it. They're all over us. It's going to be 3-1 now. Oh, Wellington Paolo misses it. Very, very fortunately. Yannis is going to come off because he's a liability at right back at the moment. And all the praise to Biaggi seems to be rubbing off on him. Here's Sainsbury now. Wellington, Paolo. Alberto now. Alberto forward to Fernandez. It's Embalo. It's in again. It's 3-1. Brentford could well be staying up, everybody. I mean, it's just poor football. It really is from us. We've just completely fell apart. Just sad to see. Sad to see. Hidalgo on the ball. Ibrahim comes out to collect, thankfully. But we just want the full-time whistle to go. We want to move on to next season, really. It has to be said. Ouch. And there it is. Full time, 3-1 Brentford. still in the race. We went 1-0 up as well. We were playing quite well and then just tired towards the end of the match, I guess, which is quite worrying. Going into next season, do we have the attitude? Definitely some additions needed. Well, just a couple of changes. I tell a lie. A few changes for this match. We've got Abrahamson at right back. We've got Tierney coming in for his final professional appearance at left back. We've brought in Infante, Venegas and Glatzel as well. I've also named me preliminary England squad, or final, because I only picked 23 because I can't be bothered to whittle through the other guys. Let's see if I can... here we go. So this is my provisional England squad. As you can see, that there's not that much depth to it, really. There's still a few real players in there. Obviously, Paul Glatzel, Reece Nelson, Dele Alli as well, Trent Alexander-Arnold. They're all in there as very experienced players, and it'll probably be their last major tournament, unless maybe Glatzel can extend it to 2034 for the World Cup. Who knows? But that is the squad. You can cast your eyes over it. Tell me what you think down in the comments for Monday's episode, which will be the start of the Euros, and hopefully we'll do something good in that. So let's get into the final match of the season. I'm not going to bother with squad performances and stuff because, in all honesty, we haven't played that well this season. I just want to get on to the next season and sort of get on with it, really. So yeah, final day drama. I think Brentford are playing Wolves, so if Brentford beat Wolves, then Brentford stay up. Everton, now this is the interesting thing about Everton. Everton are playing Tottenham. They're also in the Europa League final, so if Tottenham beat Everton and Brentford beat Wolves and Bournemouth beat whoever, or draw against whoever they're playing, Everton go down, and then they could be playing Champions League football next year. So that is a very tempting job for me, just because I don't think that has ever happened in my experience of Football Manager before. So very, very interesting. Leicester are 1-0 up against Bournemouth, so that could scupper any chances of that, which is a shame. But no, I mean, Everton could be... They're playing Villarreal, I think, in the final. That's a poor goal to concede. They're playing Villarreal in the final, so I think they've got a good chance, actually, of doing it. They've beat Atletico Madrid in the semis, so yeah, great chance. Looks like Brentford are losing against Wolves, so yeah. Here's Glatzel. Yeah, just giving time to some players I haven't really played recently. You know, season's over virtually, so just a few nostalgic sort of goodbyes to some players, if you like, and that's what we'll be doing. That's into the middle. 2-0, match over now, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, we're just gonna have to play it by ear, really. For the rest of this match, maybe keep an eye. Oh, Bournemouth have equalised. We want Brentford to beat Wolves. That's what we want. So that we can have our dream of Everton getting relegated and winning the Champions League. Because it'll just be hilarious, won't it? Domingos, Shapalov now, or Shapovalov, I think that is. Montoya forward to Tawaya, who's going to be one of our star players hopefully at the Euros. He's just scored another goal, impressing me somewhat. Brentford are actually I thought it was 1-1. No, it was Bournemouth, wasn't it? It was Bournemouth, yeah. Abrahamson on the ball. Can we get a goal to end the season? I mean, we've officially made no progress from last year. You know, we needed to win at least one match to do that today, and we haven't done, and that's quite sad. We've actually regressed 2 points from last year, which is it is sad, and you know, maybe it says to me that I'm not the guy to take Southampton forward as a club. You know, we're very safe in the Premier League, but we've struggled this year. We really have, especially second half of the year. Just inconsistent is the way I would say that it's been. Leicester are back ahead against Bournemouth. Everton are still 0-0 with Tottenham. So it's looking like Brentford are going down at the moment, which is sad considering they beat us in the last game to give themselves a chance. Ibrahim gets it away towards Paul Glatzel, who heads it down to Restrepo. Now Infante forward to Glatzel. Glatzel's look lively, gets it in. Venegas over the bar. We've had a couple of good chances. We've actually had 3 clear-cut chances to Man United's 2, so we're being officially mugged, everybody. But, it's another penalty. Oh, this is just unbelievable. Isaac steps up. Isaac puts it in the back of the net. 5-0. Last day of the season. Fans will be booing, asking for me head. I mean, we've now got a minus 10 goal difference. You know, 10 games ago we had a positive goal difference. That just kind of shows what's happened to us recently. Just been losing too many games, and you know, I don't think Man United have finished yet today. Look at this, that there's more attackers than defenders, and that is horrific. We have just watched today abysmal football, and I am very sorry for that, guys. I just can't believe how badly we're playing. They're just carving us open. We just look a beaten side. 6-0. Man United finishing 6th in the league. Stoke going to finish 1 point outside of the Champions League places, which is unlucky for them. Worthington into the middle. Infante gets a consolation goal, at least something for the fans to smile about as they go out of the stadium. But, you know, according to the stats, we've been very unlucky. We're losing 6-1, but we could quite easily be leading this match. Makarov into the middle. Restrepo, can we get another consolation goal? Nah, he passes it back. And that is it. That is the end of the season. Absolutely awful. Let's leave the match and we'll see who got relegated in the end. I think it was Brentford, unfortunately for them. So, yeah, that's that pretty much. We'll just go into this just for now, and I'll let you know when I see it. But I just want to say thank you for all the support on the return to the Journeyman this season. Hopefully, we'll have a strong campaign in the Euros with England, and we'll try and bring it home as such. That is the idea, at least. And hopefully we can have a positive summer. We can sort of take notes from this season, maybe think of a new tactic over the summer and try and bring a different style of football to the club for the next season. It was Brentford that got relegated. They lost 1-0 on the final day to Wolves, so they stay up. And Brentford go down. So if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like down below. It really does help me out and it means a lot to me as well. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I shall see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.